That young man probably attested to believe and to follow the other laws. But did he really? Jesus Christ knows for sure. The lack of love for their fellow man was a huge issue. It was a huge issue between Jesus Christ and that young man. It's a huge issue for us today as well. It was a huge sin that they didn't recognize the Son of God. And when he came to this earth to preach the gospel of the kingdom, the Jewish leaders, the Pharisees and the scribes, they didn't recognize Jesus Christ as the Son of God. Why not? Why didn't they? Because Jesus came as a meek, humble, normal appearing man. There was nothing unusual about his outward appearance. The Jews expected Jesus to be like what? To be just like them. Pious. Wearing the finest clothes. Considering yourself above everybody else. But how did Jesus react? When the little children came up to him, the disciples, his own own people that were trying to learn to be like him, his disciples, would push the children away, say, no, he's far too busy to be messing with children. Jesus Christ said, no, I'm not. Bring them to me. When the feeblest elderly person that struggled and couldn't even walk or barely walk and would crawl up to Jesus Christ, he didn't push him or her away as meaningless. He reached down and touched them and healed them and comforted them. The Jews expected Jesus Christ to be arrogant, condemning, harsh, arrayed in the finest apparel, and he was not. Jesus Christ was very humble in his appearance, and he took care of those that were young, that were weak, that were diseased, and those that were sinful. He was chastised and questioned many times because he would go and talk to certain types of people that the Pharisees cast off as nothing. So that kept them from recognizing Jesus Christ's divinity. Jesus Christ destroyed their preconceived ideas of who God is, and they couldn't possibly accept a man such as Jesus as the true Son of God.